Herring v. Boyle was initially an important authority on the requirement of knowledge in false imprisonment. However, it has since been overruled and is no longer good law. The modern position was firmly established in the later landmark case of Meering v. Grahame-White Aviation Co. Limited. 1919. Hello and welcome to Landmark Case Law Simplified. Buckle up as we explore the fascinating world of Herring v. Boyle together. The plaintiff was a 10-year-old boy who was a pupil at a boarding school run by the defendant, a schoolmaster. The boy's mother had placed him in the school and had paid the first quarter's fees. On the 24th of December 1833, she went to the school to take her son home for the holidays. The schoolmaster refused to allow the boy to leave unless she paid the next quarter's fees, which were not yet due. The mother returned several times over the following days, demanding to see her son and take him home, but the schoolmaster repeatedly refused. Eventually, after 17 days, a writ of habeas corpus was obtained, and the boy was released. The boy, suing through his mother as his next friend, brought an action in trespass for assault and false imprisonment against the schoolmaster. At trial, there was no evidence presented that the boy himself knew of his mother's demands or the schoolmaster's refusals. There was also no evidence of any actual physical restraint imposed upon him. For all that appeared, he may have been content to remain at school. The Court of Exchequer held that the action was not maintainable. Baron Bolland reasoned that, as far as the court knew, the boy may have been perfectly willing to stay at the school. There was no proof that he was aware of any restraint, nor was there evidence of any act done by the defendant in the boy's presence that would constitute imprisonment. The court concluded that a refusal to the mother, made in the boy's absence and without his knowledge of any restraint, could not be construed as an imprisonment of the boy against his will. The legal principle established in Herring v. Boyle was that, for the tort of false imprisonment, the claimant's knowledge of the imprisonment was required. If the person detained was unaware of the restriction on their liberty, and there was no evidence of any actual restraint imposed in their presence, the tort was not made out. Therefore, while Herring v. Boyle is historically significant for raising the question of knowledge in false imprisonment, its specific principle has been rejected by modern common law. Thanks for watching.